What is up, everybody? Today, I'm bringing you all a Cookie Clicker tutorial. I'll be teaching you all how to play Cookie Clicker. Now, if you don't know, Cookie Clicker is a game about clicking a cookie, and then you get more cookies, and you get more things to click your cookies. Awesome game, so I'd love to give you all a tutorial. So step one, you're gonna see the screen here. A lot of things you can do. You can go look into your options here. You can look at like even some stats if that's something that you're interested in. There's a lot of achievements in this game actually. You can take a look at just some more of the info, changes being made, things like that. And then also, if you get really good at the clicking the cookies, you'll earn like legacy points. Uh, Basically, this will like start you from scratch, kind of, but then with the legacy points, you'll be able to like get cooler things. So basically, you get right back to where you were pretty quick. Well, let's just start here, clicking some cookies, right? So we're just gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, and then 15. So this unlocks the cursor, and so what happens is each cursor will click the cookie once every 10 seconds. And so, there's one cookie there. So basically, you want to get as much of these things on the right as possible. You'll unlock more as you go on. As you see, there's like question mark here. More things will unlock as you get more and more cookies, right? And you basically just want to get as much cookies as possible. Now, early game, you're just gonna be here spamming the cookie button because you're trying to get as much cookies as possible and relying on a few cursors that only click every 10 seconds. It's gonna be really slow. So I'm just gonna kind of go here, find a good medium on just clicking and buying cursors. But as you can see, once I got 200 cookies, I unlocked the grandma over here. Now grandmas will make cookies for you faster than the cursors will. So let me buy grandma. There we go. Phyllis, age 96. She's hard at work making me cookies. So she makes me about a cookie every second. So as you can see, it's moving up a lot faster than it normally would over there. And then I can even buy some more cursors, and that's just going to add up over time. And so I'm just going to keep clicking. I could use a new granny, how it'd be. So let me just get all the way up to a granny. Now, I know like the cursors, like the first cursor I bought was like 15 cookies, but now the next cursor I buy is going to be like 23 cookies. So it got some cookie-flation, if you know what I'm saying. Let me buy another granny. Oh yeah, get in here. Among Us. Bum, 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 Dude, why is this granny named Among Us? All right, that is actually crazy. One second. Among Us. Among Us. Anyway, we're just gonna keep clicking here. Now over here, you guys probably already noticed this, but over here is like upgrades. So like this one you're looking at here, you're looking at the reinforced index finger. That will make the cursors twice as efficient. So I have 3 cursors making me 0, or they're making me all 3 cursors making me 1 cookie per 10 seconds. So that's 3 cookies every 10 seconds. If I do this, boom, doubles that. And the nice thing is like cursors are similar to my cursor as well, obviously. So when I was clicking, I was getting 1 cookie per click, and I'm getting 2. And so like early game strategy here is to just kind of work on getting the cursor upgrade so that way you can click more, but also kind of neglecting the cursors over here as a building, just because the grandmas are going to be so much better than the cursors are. So we're just going to keep going here, try and get up to, obviously we need 1,100 to unlock this building here. So that's going to be a ways away, right? So I think I'm just going to keep buying like cursors, grandmas, just get some as much as possible, right? And then we'll work our way up to that number here. Now, obviously, there's a lot of different ways to play this game. You can always do a little bit of the cheaty method and get an auto clicker to click for you. But I'm no cheater, right? No cheater at all. Let me see my other grannies. Meep, Moop, and Wardy. Among Us. Sorry. And the nice thing you'll see here is like Like, this is just gonna, like, just keeps going, just keeps going. But anyway, we're gonna put the absolute grind on. Actually, we're gonna get to 500, double our cursors, and now we're just gonna put the absolute grind on, and let's go get a farm. Let's go get a farm. I see the farms unlocked now. Let's go. Alright, there we go. So now we're gonna get ourselves a nice farm, and boom! That's gonna be making us some good money going forward. Get another granny in here, get a couple cursors. So as you can see, there's like some upgrades for like the grandmas now. So that can double them. Looks like there's one for the farm already popping up here. And then obviously here's another cursor. 50,000 cookies. Let's just say we're a ways away on that, right? So just keep buying things as we go on. Just doing what we can. Now sometimes what I like to do is just kind of I mean maybe not as early game, but later game what I'll just do is like basically buy the most expensive one and then go, okay, buy a cursor right away. Okay, buy a cursor right away. And then as the cookieflation goes up, at some point you'll technically get to a point where a cursor costs more than a grandma. And then that's when you'd get the grandma, right? But early game having those later like having farms, even though it's so much to save up for, it's worth it, right? Just because they're so much more efficient than getting something like the clickers would be. So we're just gonna try to get to grandma, and this right here is a golden cookie. You can get this, you can get like a bonus, you can get like just a set amount of cookies, you can get like a multiplier, and there we go. Like that's a ×7 multiplier for 1 minute and 17 seconds. So I'm just gonna go ham here on getting cookies, right? Because I want to get as much as possible during the ×7. So gotta click, gotta click, gotta click, gotta click, and then obviously the per second doubles. Now sometimes you can get like ×777 for like 10 seconds, which is like super good, but you have to go very spammy, right? So this is a good way, you know, to get caught back up. And obviously these will happen at any time really during the game. So this is a good way to get kicked off. Even later game when you're still trying to buy out like the new buildings and things like that, these are coming handy and again you get caught back up. But obviously you can see I'm making a lot more cookies right now than I was before, and this is going to allow me to buy like another farm, more grandmas, maybe some of those upgrades there too. It looks like we had unlocked the mine at 12,000. We're definitely going to be able to hit that point, and I'll probably buy that just because that's better for, you know, generally what we're going here for. But as you can see, there's more buildings being unlocked. Obviously we can see the mine now, but even below the mine you can see the other buildings with the question marks on them. Those were just they weren't even appearing before, and now they are. So there's always more buildings to go. I don't exactly remember which the last building was, but yeah, there's always more. And boom, look at what that mine did for us. I mean, this one mine is making 47 cookies per second. So you can see how much, like that one mine is making more than everything else I have combined, right? So really important to buy those buildings down the line and keep going down that way until you're able to get up to those legacy points. Now you'll see here like the legacy bar, you won't be able to see right now, but this legacy bar will move up, you'll get a point, and then you take those points, basically restart, use those points to buy upgrades for things in the future. And what's really unique about this game is it has events kind of. I know there's like forgot what it's called. It's like a night event or like a blood kind of moon event or something like that. But there can be like leeches, and they give you one positive and like a negative. So it's kind of up to you to kind of go through the pros and cons of, you know, what do you want to keep the leeches? Do you want to get rid of the leeches? What do you want to do, right? I think this was just like a very fitting game for me to cover on this channel as a tutorial because obviously we're Granny Clan, right? We're Granny Clan. Wait, one second. Among Us is a social deception game which can be downloaded for free on Android or iOS or to purchase for use on a PC. It can be played with a group of between. Never mind. We're just gonna go back to Cookie Clicker. So yeah, I mean I was off tab for like no time at all, and look at the money we have. So, and then I kind of want to get this one. A little expensive, but I always value like the ability to click and get more. Obviously, you know, there's a lot of different play styles to this. You can just sit here and click, or you can cater more to like a AFK kind of style and just let your buildings get all of that for you here. But let's see here. Oh, it looks like we can actually see the prices on these now. So we have 130,000, 1.4 million. That's obviously, we're not even close to that. We're only making 101 cookies per second. But just think, I mean, 10 minutes ago, 101 cookies was huge for us, right? So this game is, it moves on pretty fast. You'd think games like this would be boring because it's a very just click, but it's not like that at all. There's always things to do. Those little events I was talking about, even like the golden cookies that occasionally pop up, are always nice to hit. Give you a little bit of a bonus going forward. I think my favorite would be the times 777 for like the 15 seconds, just because you get so much from that time. But you can also get the one like I got earlier that was times 7 for about a minute and a half. You can also get just no timer at all, no multiplier, but it's just like, hey, here's a bunch of cookies, right? So those are kind of cool as well going forward. But yeah, this is just kind of what you do. Just click the cookies, buy new buildings, unlock new things, and go into the legacy points, right? Oh, here's another upgrade I can get. Let me see here. This upgrade is 5,000. Let's buy it and just see how much more cookies we get per second. Boom. Went from 113 to 139. And then as I buy more grandmas, obviously since grandmas are now doubled, that's going to be more efficient going forward. And then you can like earn these upgrades by like multiples of 10. So you kind of always want these to be on like a factor of 10. So like the grandmas right now are at 18. So I want to get those to like 20 going forward. Generally, that's where I would rest on. Once you get a lot of money, you can start buying things by like tens or even by the hundreds. But obviously, at the beginning of the game, you're just be buying things by ones. But yeah, look, I mean, just look how quickly, in no time at all, basically, able to get right to 175 cookies per second, which, hey, it might not sound like too much, but I mean, look at this. This is going up like crazy right now. I can buy a lot of things. Farms used to be expensive for me. Now it's just, hey, wait 10 seconds, boom, you get a new farm. And then obviously, farms are better than grandmas, and grandmas are better than cursors, so getting new farms is always good to do because you get more money. Let's see here. Now, see this farm upgrade here is 11,000. So what I think I'm going to do is instead of buying a new farm right now, I think I'm just going to click on the cookie until I can get to that upgrade. So obviously, you can prioritize getting those upgrades. You can prioritize just getting a bunch of buildings right away and then do the upgrades later. A lot of different strategies on this, but yeah, definitely a game that I would highly recommend. And it's not even something that has to be, you know, like a priority, just kind of something that you do on the side just for fun. And here's another golden cookie here. Let's see what we get. And boom, that was just one where it just hands you a handful of cookies. I don't know exactly how the cookie number's given to you, like where it comes up with a number. I think it might be maybe a percentage of how much you make per second, or maybe a percentage of how much you currently have. Not too entirely sure, but yeah, just gives you a percentage. Gets you some extra cookies there. I think I prefer the multipliers better, just because I feel like you get a lot more. But yeah, just different kinds of play styles. Let's get this farm upgrade, and boom, 239. And then I think we'll just skip back up to another mine here, and then I'll just, hey, I'll end the tutorial there. Just wanted to give a little bit of a teaching to how the game works and everything like that. And obviously, I'll keep this run going in the background, so hopefully we can get some extra cookies there that way. And if this video hits 5 likes on YouTube, I'll turn this into a Let's Play series. So everyone like up the video, everyone subscribe, and we will start a Cookie Clicker Let's Play series. Thank you so much for watching. You guys all have a great day. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum. Boom, boom.